Attention! This is the trailer for the first independent Australian D.O.O.F culture documentary showcasing the core morals whilst spanning past the choice to consume drugs and alcohol, providing an insight into the misconceived illegal bush D.O.O.F scene and the legal festivals that are run in coordination with construction, harm reduction, and medical professionals to prioritise safety. To proceed watching this trailer, you must first fit the following criteria. A. Have an open mindset. B. Have an unbiased opinion. And C. Try your best not to form any conclusions until the end of the video. Please enjoy.
A lot of the time you don't know where you're going until either the day of or the day before.
The journey to the festival is such an enormous contributor to the entire weekend. It is somewhat of the equivalent of the actual festival itself.
Following directions, and you're not 100% sure if you're going the right way sometimes, but you eventually find your way here. The main reason behind why a lot of people come out to these parties is not to take drugs and alcohol, but to be in an environment where they feel accepted. They can be in a space with no judges.
A gathering of like-minded humans.
It is an opportunity for people to bring their unique ideas to life, and we're not all doing exactly the same thing.
The encouragement that happens within the community that's created by these parties is absolutely amazing.
People are a lot more open and accepting to new people and different ways of thinking.
Most people in the scene are they try to be as genuine as they possibly can, and I feel like everyone is very aware when someone is being genuine or ungenuine.
You could be completely whoever you want to be, or you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to jump around and roll down a hill, you can do that. No one's going to look at you weirdly.
People are very friendly, very accepting, very understanding, very generous, very supportive in the scene.
Some people might be a completely different person in the real world and come out and just be not so much truly who they want to be, but you can be whatever you want to be, whoever you want to be when you come to a party. As soon as you rock up out here, you can make the choice in your head to be like, alright, well, how do I want to present myself to all these people that I haven't met before? Most of society looks at these parties as just an excuse to take drugs in the bush, whereas that's very much not the case. If you actually come out to one of these parties and experience a party, you'll understand that it's not that case at all, but it's one of those things you don't understand until you've actually gone to one. So a lot of people just think they know what a party is and then have that opinion on it, but they've never actually gone and experienced it themselves. Again, the people that you meet at these events, there's so many different creative thinking people that gather these things that you wouldn't normally meet in the real world, but because you're all here for a party and you're all there for come and go.
The media often portrays us to be this kind of drug-fueled environment where we're all just there to get messy and go wild, but that's not the case at all. Often we're here to actually listen to the music, love the music, hang out with friends, have a cool camping experience. It's actually not drug affiliated. It's really interesting. It's a common mistake that I think the older generation and the media kind of put on us. Most people judge us before they actually understand it.
In society, people think that, it's all about taking drugs and listening to really fast music or whatever. It's more about the freedom that we have to be whoever we want to be, without any judgment, without any sort of people standing over us telling us what to do.
Morals,
Police don't necessarily don't like these parties, they just don't like it when these parties are unsafe. It's not a bad thing. All they are concerned about is the safety of the punters. It's more just the fact of people need to realise that, you know, they only really are there because they've been sent out there, and a lot of the cops come out actually like these parties, but they're just there because they need to make sure everything's safe.
It's pretty easy to come to these type of festivals with an open mind. It's pretty hard to ignore that there is undeniably a good energy within the air, and it's a lot to do with the people actually outputting that energy. They're radiating this type of positive energy. I feel like if you come here with an open mind, you kind of inherit that, and that inevitably will shape you as a human. If you come here and you don't have an open mind and you're ignorant, not necessarily paying attention, maybe you won't necessarily take away from it as much as some people would. You can hear with an open mind.
In society, there's a lot of disconnection.
In the city, people just sort of walk past each other. There's not a lot of eye connection.
Everyone's always, sitting on their phone and have their head down.
Yes, they're still communicating with people, but a lot of people are losing the people skills on how to actually talk to people in the real world.
In society, people